In order to get the filter into the Unistellar, first thing you have to do is detach it from the tripod. Now you basically set it on a surface, preferably nice and soft and flat. Take off the filter cap. Now this is an eyepiece extender. This is the exact one that I bought off of High Point Scientific. It's a Batter BT for 18 millimeter 1.25 inch eyepiece extension. This is my filter, and it's an Astromania UHC filter. So these are the tools that I need to make the filter work inside of the Unistellar. Now, first step, and this is solely up to you, but I like putting the filter on first. So now the filter is on my eyepiece extension. Difficulty, as you can see, is the spider is not wide enough to do much more than put 2 fingers in. And so the trick is to not touch the filter. And then to get it in. And this is strictly feeling your way around. And I wish I could say this was easier than it sounds, but trying to get it threaded is a challenge. And I want you to actually see how difficult this is. This is not getting it aligned to the camera. And your thread, which is a very fine thread. It requires that you get it started. this is where my problem comes in. Makes me wonder how once I get this in, I don't like taking that extender off. You have to get it. Can't have it at any angle at all. It does not like being threaded. Oh, actually, I hate doing this, but let's get the extender in first. I'm afraid of getting fingerprints on my filter. And that, in a nutshell, there we go. Okay, the extender is in. Filter is just as challenging. Oh dear. I'm glad you're seeing this, because this happens, and that's why I lay it flat on a soft surface. Okay. Well, let's give it another whirl. When you think you have it threaded, it's not. Kind of makes you wonder how you ever want to take these out. But all right. And with my hands being as large as they are, it makes this operation way more difficult. Oh dear, I've got it at an angle that's not good. Man. So it's clear Unistellar didn't design this to be used with filters. Unfortunately. Filter was kind of wedged, so it puts me in a position where all right, let's give it another whirl. As tough as it was hard to get the filter on, so I'm going to try it again. Put this extender in. And I don't have any technique that works. If you can fit your fingers in, usually I'll just try 2 fingers. One through each of the 4 slots of the spider, and then I try to bring my fingers back and I try to align this extender. Huh. Well, I want you to actually experience this with me. I want to emphasize how user unfriendly the Unistellar is. If you want to do simple things like put filters in. And unfortunately, I don't know of any other way to do this unless you have very small hands to try to guide it in. Unfortunately, you can't see the struggle I'm going through trying to get this aligned and threaded. Oh man, you're gonna hear me say "oh man" a lot because this is really tough. I have not found an easy way to do this. Looks like I am aligned, but I can't get the thread to start. And if it starts at an angle, it gets stuck, and then you're in real trouble. Oh man. Seems like a minor miracle every time I get it. And every time I think I have it, it doesn't work. Oh my God. Sorry, I had to explain because I got it. Oh, that is what you would have to go through in the field if you had one of these. Oh, that's why you can't take the filter out in the field. You have to have a surface that's flat, soft. You're going to drop the filter. You're going to drop the extender. That's just going to happen. And if it drops back and hits the mirror, it could damage the mirror, so you do not want it to damage your mirror. Got to do this inside. I prefer putting it on a soft surface like a bed, but I'm sure if you had a workbench, that would also suffice. But anyway, this is what it takes to get a filter in the Unistellar. And you'll understand why when I do imaging, I tend to do it in groups where I do nebula with filters, and I do as much as I can, and then when I have to take the filter out, it's a struggle. So, and getting the filter back in for another shoot is a struggle. Wish I could tell you it was easy. Maybe if you had smaller hands than mine, it might be easier. But this was not designed to be user-friendly. So, thanks for watching.